Hi, we are group number 6, that is Cristian Mena, Daniel Hoyos, and Laura Morales. Today we are going to apply the quadratic formula in a problem. So here is the quadratic formula for ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a is different from 0. X is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, all of that over 2a.
Okay, as we can see here, this is the universal formula for a quadratic equation, that is ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. And here we have the equation to find x. To find x, we have minus b plus or less than a square root of b squared, subtract from 4 times ac divided by 2 times a. Okay, the next step is to identify the formula that we have to this equation, that is x squared plus 4x equals to 1. This is the formula we're going to solve in this case. Okay, here we have we need to, of course, to reorganize the equation, because as you can see here, it will be equal to 0 and here is equal to 1. So reorganizing it, we need to pass this one to subtract right here. So this is the formula in order to be solved for. Okay, the next step is to replace those terms in this equation. As we can see here we have x equals to minus 4, that is this 4, that is b, then negative, plus or less than the square root of 4, the 4 squared, that is b, 16, minus 4, that is as in the equation, times a and c. C is negative in this case, minus 1. Okay, all of this divided by 2 times 1.
Then that we get the x values doing the formula. Now we have to graph the equation. So let's graph. We put this here and will get us x squared plus 4x minus 1. And the graph will look like this. And then we have to identify where is the axis of symmetry and the vertex, and will be here at this point at minus 2 comma minus 5 will be here. We put a vertex. Now we have to identify the intercepts of the graph, and we see that the graph intercept in the x-axis at minus 4.24 comma 0 and at 0.24 comma 0. So we see that from this point to this point it gets four spaces, so it's like a kind of weird thing. Well, now we put here that this is the x-intercept, and also we put this here, x-intercept. And now finally we have to identify where is the y-intercept. That, as you can see in the formula also, it's minus 1. So here in the graph we see that it's minus 1, and we put a point there, and we put here a y-intercept, that is where the parabola intercepts with the y-axis. You could do this by using the graph, or it's more easier to do it with only the formula. As you can see, we have 4 spaces, that is the value that is here, and the y-intercept that is here is minus 1. So it will be more easier to do it with the formula, but to be sure that the answer is correct, you can graph the equation.